See, let me tell you, what you can sit and cry can be generated from a source you don't know. What is the essence of the sweet? It's for you to speak. Do you know that this sweet is a spiritual magnet? By the time you put it in your mouth, you can be where you are and you are talking. It's going far, bringing something into your own life. I was sharing a testimony a few minutes ago. An armed robber was in the street shooting, robbing, even in the compound, robbing, shooting gun. What happened? Why would they pass this other door and go to that other door? What is in this door that made them to pass? There is a presence you can carry that would generate every other thing to happen in that particular place alone, and it's not happening in that other place. That is why you can be in a line and customers are rushing your goods and leaving that other person. They will say you are using charm. Unaware is a presence. The voice that makes you not to carry that presence is the voice that is afflicting you. I was asking, what is the personal thing that you can describe with God that you have seen alone in your house? Nobody can say. The first encounter with God was kneeling on the altar for hours praying. I will open the doors of the school. He said, Ejeta, computer, whatever. So when they are passing, they are mocking at me. During the sun hour, I'll be crying. God, I need grace. And most people will pass empty church and the windows look somehow. Some people that will mock me. Pray. Sometimes I will hang bag in my bag full of stones, crying under the sun, crying, asking God for grace. And one day I went to the altar. I was praying. I prayed like ever before. And what was my prayer then? Holy Ghost connect me. Pray. Because somebody said I can never be like the way my father was. I prayed. Because I'm telling somebody this night, you must have to prepare for the encounter tomorrow. I prayed. Pray like never before. People that were seen, they were hearing, and I stretched my hand to pick the olive oil in the altar. Oil shifted. Stretch. Oil shifted. The day that was to happen, I never knew that was the day it was to happen. But I did not stop praying. I was still praying. You don't get tired in praying until a light becomes brighter in where you came from. What is so precious about the bone of Joseph? Joseph said, don't bury me in this polluted land. Bury me in that land. And when they were leaving Egypt, they had to take the bone of a man. The bone of that man was so precious that the city of Goshen, it was a man that found it. A city that was flowing with oil. So if this bone dies here, where you are going, that oil will not be there. Carry my bone. Even in death, the thing was still flowing. In death, the thing was still flowing. God is looking for men. Even after you depart, your existence still works powerfully in your father's house. Ayo Babalola has died, but it's like he's still living. Because the experience of that man, people are still feeling it. The place where they buried him, people still go there and spend nights and spend days. They are seeking for authority, power. And you see people who enter the church and they believe that 1 hour they spend with God is enough. The voice that is telling you not to pray is the voice that is afflicting you. Somebody's already doing birthday on Sunday. It's already all over the status. And what they put on the status and what they put on the card is that our mother called us. So it means we are going to dance till they start looking for us. So when we enter there, better off your phone because there are a lot of enjoyment that will be here. How many of you will say, I'm going to the church, I don't want anybody to call me out, I will off my phone? You can't off your phone because why? An emergency can come that will take me out from the church. May I not see it? A man from the government house was given my number, said he want me to pray that the wife cannot sleep. And I say, if I tell you something, will you do it? And the wife said, my husband is a stubborn man. I say, if I tell you now, will you do it? He said, yes. I say, how can you, with all the people that are guiding you, and you want me boy to talk to you? He said, no, my wife had just told me I should do it. I said, okay, sir. And I said, on Friday, don't go out. And on Friday is the best night he normally goes out. And guess what? When he goes out, he goes to a party, with his bigger friends. And I say, don't go out. He said, I will get back to you. And went to ask his wife, did you tell the man of God that Fridays is my days of going out? Because why? It was finding him difficult not to go at that same Friday. The pleasure is what you deserve most than the pleasure of God. That thing outside God, is something that you so desire. But the presence that will give you more than what that thing cannot give to you. You can't spend time with it. No one spend time in his presence, comes out and remain empty. It's not possible because the presence will feel something in your life. I am the rose of Sharon. I am the lilies of the valley. This affliction has destroyed me enough. And now I want to give the affliction to the presence of God enough. January has passed. Month away now. October. Crossover night. My year 2026 must be the best year. You confess with your mouth, there is no action. Show me that Psalm 56 again, verse 3. The place you read. He said, because of the voice of the enemy. Now, can I ask you one question? Do you know when your enemies are speaking? Who hears the enemy when he speaks? Your character is mangled to a voice. The way you act is mangled to a voice. There are enemies in your father's house that when they can sit from the far and they are speaking, it is your character that voice is walking through. Put on the skin, please. Give me good news. I am terrified by the threats of my enemies. Listen, why do you say you are tired? No, they are the one making you to be tired. Please, I just want you to get this point. I am tired. Oh, it's not you. God is always willing, but the flesh is weak. Show me that place on good news. I am terrified by the threats. Another place I want to take. They bring trouble on me and hate me. Somebody is saying trouble every day, and when you get to the house, I'm tired. And you do your face like this. Tired. And when they look at you from the mirror, your face like that, they will blow them up. trouble is coming every day, and they are the one doing it. I am tired. I am terrified. And the terrors of death crush. Tired. I am tired. They will keep hammering you. When you have a faulty foundation, one of the things that your faulty foundation gives to you is prayerless. When you have a faulty foundation, I pity people who goes to 30-minute service and they have a faulty foundation. You can never break it. You have a faulty foundation. One of the things they give to you is prayerless. You become so weak. My foundation is so strong. And one of the evidence that we give to you when you are from a faulty foundation is prayerless. You will enjoy the things of the world than the things of God. That is one of the ways you know that your foundation is operating on your life. One of the ways you will know that foundation is operating, because they will take away prayer from you and they will give you the things of the world. You will so admire it that if you don't do it, you can never please, you cannot be happy. But each time you do that thing, there is a joy you are generating. No, you are making them happy while they are making you sad.